Hi, Maria here from Sweden. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to be back. We've had a long vacation, long Christmas vacation, and now it's January and now it's time to get starting with all the nice planners. Here is my Frankenplanned personal and health planner, and I would like to invite you to see how I've set it up. It's a dashboard planner that I have used for different purposes during this autumn. It was an 18 months planner when I bought it this summer, and it's been my personal planner, it's been health planner, it's been my professional planner, it's been my social media planner, and now I'm back to using it as my personal, or the one that is laying at home and where I can put down all my private to-dos and the schedule for what's happening outside my office time. I also have a business planner, and it's here, and I'll do another video about the setup of this thing. Here is some new things. This is a pouch from, I think you say pouch? Yeah. A pen pouch from Dilution or Diane Reedley. I really love it. It has a nice elastic band that you can put around the planner to hold the pages. In this pouch, in this bag, I have the pens that I use for this month. I have different, I use them for different purposes, so I feel that it's much easier to have them here, so I know where they are, than going back and looking for them in my whole craft room. Anyway, let's see if you see this. I think so. Here is the one. Here I put some post-it notes, the ordinary ones, but I like the colors, and here I can write down what I want and need, and then I can put them on the week where the note fits. I have a half sheet where I put down the to-dos, you know, when I have to remember, and I write it down here. And if I can do it right away, I do the things and I make a cross, I check it off. Or if it has to do with some planning, I transform it into my planner. Here is the 2019 and the 2020. I ended up not using this page, but I'm thinking of using this one for some kind of tracking. I don't know yet. I'll come back to you about that. Here were I was, wanted to do something about tracking or making some documentation about my health, like my kilos that I want to lose, and the steps that I take, and the books that I read, 3 essential things for my well-being, and not spending, of course. But it turned out that I think the only thing I will use will be this one, and that will be fine. Here I made this board, this mood board. I think I showed it just before Christmas. I think you have it in a video where I was doing the video in my bed. My craft room has been occupied by my son and his wife for nearly 3 weeks, so I took all the things that I wanted and needed for my crafting, and I put them into my bedroom or to our bedroom, and there I've been sitting in the bed. Not ideal, but it has worked. It's all okay. But here are some pictures that will symbolize, or that are symbolizing, the mood and the state and the, what I want to take care of during December, and I've decided to use it also for January, where the work is starting quite hectic next week, and I will of course do that, but to be healthy and have a happy mind, it's important for me to eat well, to be outside, to get some fresh air every day, to have my own space for my creativity, and to sit down and relax and just be cozy, and also have some social life, being dressed up and having a nice cup of coffee somewhere, a lot of love of course. And then in December we were planning to go to the sun in Gran Canaria, but I turned out sick the night or day before, so we had to cancel that one. But we found a new week, so we will go further here in the middle of March instead. But this picture can symbolize other things, so yeah, I keep that one. Here are some pictures of me, feeling strong, beautiful, suntanned, happy. So these are, the pictures that will help me to, see my ideal me. I like that. Here is 2020 with 4 different important parts of my life: my work, me and myself, my family, and my social life. And I put some issues, some important parts of my work, and then I analyzed and thought about actions around them. And I will continue with that during this weekend or in the beginning of next week, because I start working on Tuesday next week. And here I'm planning doing a board with the pictures. Here is 2020, another spread of the whole year, and I think I'll use it as a tracker for something also. Don't know yet, but we'll see. Here is the green dashboard, happy, I really love how it looks for December. And I found this from an old planner, July, that I hadn't used, and I thought they would be really nice together. And I put some parts that are important for me. It's a faith planner, I think, and I'm not religious in that way, so I've just erased all of these things and put other things that are important for me. Here is a board of pictures that will help me, guide me to enter these next 5 years. I'm 54 today, and in 5 years I will be 59. Can you imagine? In 2025 I turn 60, and 60 is old, isn't it? I think 60 is the new 50, or can we say the new 40? But for me, feeling like a 50 or 40-year-old woman in 2025, I really need to be working with some parts that are essential for me. And that's to make every day great, feel it and really do it, and be filled with wonder. To have being peaceful, and also being able to lay like this, to be like these two last time when I did this, I remember that I also already took these. I've already made a video about these pages, and I didn't remember the word that time, and I don't do it right now, but I know the word. English, let's see. Butterfly, sorry. These 2 butterflies would symbolize me and my love of my life, how we are exploring the life and the world together. And meditation, yoga, and healthy food. And my body is my temple. Happy life, happy soul, dream, believe, and achieve. So these are important mantras for me. What I've done is that I've, Googled. I use a site called pexels.com, where I found pictures that I really like, and I put them into a software, and then I print them out and make these pages. Here is, I will do another video about this. This is also a goal setting method. And here is a vision board for 2020 that is more of the spirit ones. When I did this, these were the words, the sentences, the mantras that I needed at that time. And here are some pictures of gray-haired ladies that are about my age and how cool they can look. And that will be my goal, not to be an old, tired, stiff, sad woman. I want to be a woman that has a lot of fire and dignity, and so they will be here. Anyway, here I put this one. I have 2 cards that say many things. Okay, I just found out that the recording was interrupted because I had this phone call that I didn't answer. So I was about here. Here is this one where I put my pen. I loved using this one for my health planner. I have some cards here that I will talk more about in another video that helps me remind myself about what's important. Okay, so here is my January overview, and here is where I log whenever I eat without sugar, or the green is when I eat no sugar and no processed food, just clean food. And the green on this side is when I don't have any alcohol. So here you can see that yesterday I took this small bun. It was I was very, how do you say that? Persistent, or I really wanted that bun, so it wasn't an accident that I had it, but so I was happy all through the eating. But still, it wasn't, a day where I cut the whole sugar thing, so it's gonna be a red day, but it was a good red day. It was a better red day than this one or these days, where the New Year's Eve gave me a lot of sugar. And here we had this red day because we had some Indian food, and I really love that, and I know that they have a lot of sugar in the food, so that's why it's red. And the green part is when I have days where I don't drink any alcohol at all, not even a small glass of wine. If I want a glass of wine, that's all fine, but then this part will be red. Okay, I'll go through this week when I'm finished with it on Sunday, but the thoughts that I have is that I love the dashboard layout. It's fun to decorate. I don't need that much space to write about the private things because I use my business planner a whole lot with that also. So I think this will be perfect. Here I log my workouts, my training, and here I put down the errands, things that I buy, things that I have to pay, and that's mostly the things that I buy from the internet. And here I don't use this, but here I will put some remembrance about some economic things. And here is the focus for the week. But more about that when I go through the week, that ending in a couple of days in another video. And here I've gone back to the teacher planner layout. I love it for my health planning, and I've done this before. I used the big ones and I really loved it, so now I go down to the small ones. I have it's from Monday to Friday, and it's all okay for me that it's not in the weekend. And here I will log the statistics from my Apple Watch when I use it. I put it on next week. Right now I'm all free. Here I'm logging how I feel in my body and if I'm doing some workouts, as I also already logged here on this place. Here is what's happening in my head and how stressed I feel from 1 to 10. Here I log the heart, like the things that I'm grateful for that day. I'm training to see all the positive things that are happening. And here I log the things that I do to come closer to the goals that I put and actions that I made within the goals. And here is the food logging, and what I'm gonna do here about the food right now, I don't know. Some days I need the other part because I eat much more than I've done here, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I will log the calories or the micro and the keto thing, whatever, I'll see. That will work out. I really love the combination of using the dashboard layout and the habit planner, the teacher planner. In that way I can really use this. This one is laying here in my room, so whenever I remember some things I have to do, I just go here and just put them right here on this to-do list, and then I transform them to wherever they are going to be, or I check off the boxes when I'm done what I've told myself. This, together with my journal, is a big health issue thing, and my journal is from Hobonichi, and I'll do another video about that. But here I start every morning, and sometimes I go back during the day and I do some journaling, and I love that because I love the pages, and you have a lot of space to make decorations, to paint, to use washes, and of course just to write. So this is my health and personal planner, and it's Frankenplanned, and I'm very happy with that. And this is my journal for the journaling every day. Okay, in the end of this week I will do another video where I describe how I use the weekly layout of this one and how my health planner turned out for the whole week. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye!